All right, and with that, I have heard that we're ready to go for our next run. So I hope you brought your winter coat and your summer jacket and your spring hoodie and something for fall, because it's time for an All Essences Game Boy Color run of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons by TGH. Good luck!
Hey, thank you very much, Char. Appreciate it. Hi, I'm TGH. And you may have seen me brutally roast Keyzeron earlier in the interview that we did. Can check that one off the bucket list. But I'm here with my wonderful commentators. If you'd like to introduce yourselves as well.
Well, I am AstrasEvolution. I am here to commentate today. I play video games fast. Yeah.
And my name is xIceblue, and I'm just here to hang out and convince Tej that he's playing Undertale instead of Oracle of Seasons.
Nah, it's not going to happen. At least not, well, I don't know, not today.
Not yet.
All right, so yeah, we're just going to get going. This is The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, released in 2001 for the Game Boy Color alongside its sister game, Oracle of Ages. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so what is going on in this game? So we have this intro sequence.
Yes. Seasons are going.
Seasons are happening. Well, not yet. Seasons aren't happening yet. The seasons don't exist currently.
They will, though. They
will.
Impending seasons. All right. So we need to talk to everyone on the screen in order to let the intro, well, be over and advance to the next part of the game, which is where the main plot will reveal itself. So this is Din. Din's the Oracle of Seasons, and a giant evil traffic cone known as General Onox is going to capture the Oracle of Seasons and throw the seasons completely out of whack. It's our job to go and collect all 8 essences of nature. And yes, that is the category name, all essences, as opposed to any percent, where you would duplicate a rooster over and over and over, or respawn a rooster over and over, to despawn the barrier in front of Onox's castle instead of doing what you need to do. But we're not going to do that. I actually don't even know how to do that. So at least not yet. I've never run any percent. But this category, however, used to be any percent. As Keyzeron actually in the interview before mentioned, this category used to be any percent. However, the categories were separated once that was found, once the rooster trick was found. That's called Rooster Adventure.
Yeah.
By the way.
And now...
I mean, didn't you know traffic cones are weak to roosters?
All right, and then Onox is going to cast Snowgrave.
No. Onox is preparing himself to play Ocarina of Time Rando here.
True.
It's just grabbing this giant, large bloopy here.
Oh, yeah, and then he's also going to cause the worst thing of all time, and that is to sink the Temple of Seasons into another world and create chaos in the environment.
Pretty much nailed it. Yeah, so the Temple of Seasons is now sunken into Subrosia. Meanwhile, Link waking up probably 5 minutes after the events that just took place. And we're going to go get a sword now. So this is Horon Village. This is like the main home, quote-unquote, village of the game. Link's home, I actually don't even know where Link's home is supposed to be.
I don't think
in this setting.
He doesn't live in
Holodrum.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
I think he just exists. He just lives.
Yeah, according, at least to the intro, it just shows that he's traveling on the horse you never see.
Yeah. What horse?
Yeah, pretty much. So this is Hero's Cave. Hero's Cave is it becomes more relevant later on, besides for just getting the sword here. But we aren't actually going to touch it aside from just getting the sword. It's not actually necessary to complete the game.
And so game's just basically teaching you some basics of like, hey, you can get keys from chests, you can hit switches, you can push blocks, it opens doors and stuff like that.
Also, the most important thing, that keys are terrible.
Yeah, keys are
This game, that is
awful.
what
Yeah, I
your
was just about to say,
escape
it also teaches you that keys are literally the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same with
for more
Octoroks.
reasons. For more reasons besides the fact that they just move around randomly as well. It
Yeah.
has to do with RNG. We'll touch on that a little later.
Yeah. And then, well, first we gotta go see the Great Deku Tree, or what's it? What's this tree's name in this one? The
That's
Maku
the
Tree.
Maku Tree, yeah. So the Maku Tree is going to give us the key to Dungeon 1, which you might actually recognize the general setting of Dungeon 1 from another Zelda
Don't you
game.
dare. Don't you dare.
Look, we can't talk about Oracle of Seasons without talking about Zelda 1. It's not possible.
Never heard of it.
So it's this game that's on the Nintendo Entertainment System that pioneered the adventure genre.
Oh, you mean Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link?
All right. Then.
Anyway. All right. So yeah, this game was transformed early on in development from an actual remake of Zelda 1 to just kind of an homage to Zelda 1 in a lot of different aspects, including some of its overworld design, including this right here, where you cross a bridge to an island with a tree and you enter the tree.
Yeah, and the layout is very similar to Zelda 1. You're going to be seeing a lot of sections that are in 2D that are very reminiscent to the item locations in Zelda 1 as well.
Oh, my favorite enemies in the game right here. Right, Asher?
Yeah, good old Sans.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Sans Undertale characters here.
Get it all out now. Get it all out now.
Oh, hey, there he is again.
You just can't get
There are
enough
multiple
of them.
of them.
Multiple of them. You cannot escape, Teach. It's impossible. So one thing.
Something important.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say something important that I do want to mention is that I am actually killing seemingly random enemies when I don't need to. That is actually to make a manipulation work outside of Dungeon 1. So I guess I'll explain how that manipulation in particular works, and then I'll explain manipulation in general, or RNG in general, I should say. So we need to kill at least 30 enemies to make Maple spawn at the end of this dungeon. Maple is the witch that flies around and knocks items off of Link's person, and also drops items herself. We're going to actually RNG manipulate for Maple to drop a couple of things as we get bombs there.
Yeah, just a
which
random
are
chest of bombs.
Necessary to progress later.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
Conveniently.
Yeah, right by a wall that you need to blow up as well. It's so convenient. That's so great. And then we're going to be fighting the best bosses in the game.
Yeah, we're going to be fighting a couple of Pokemon menu sprites from Gen 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a Charmeleon and War Turtle coming up here.
Yeah.
Oops, that's the wrong way.
So great.
There we go.
Oh, that fairy tried to run.
Yeah.
Or fly, sorry.
That was not what I wanted. That's fine still.
Yeah, their
Luckily, it
HP
stayed
is
right in the corner for me.
connected, so you don't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah, but I think they each have their... Wait, I might be blanking now. You're probably right. I could have sworn they had individual HPs, but if one dies, they both die.
Yeah.
But I think
their health is linked.
Yeah.
Like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So amazing.
So we have a seed satchel now. Seed satchel can carry 5 different types of seeds. Ember seeds, scent seeds, gale seeds, Pegasus seeds, and mystery seeds. Whoops. I can't miss another one of those ember seeds. Because of the manipulation that I do, I need to have at least 15 ember seeds, and we use 2 later, so...
Yeah.
All right, so now is a good time to explain how RNG works in general, but first I'm going to go ahead and listen for a sword pattern here. Okay, we got it. All right, so what I just did there was I influenced the RNG value. There's one RNG value in this game, really, that controls pretty much every bit of randomness in this game, from enemy movement to drops, etc. By swinging my sword, I actually roll the RNG forward, because things that call upon the RNG typically roll it forward as well, so as to prevent staleness. And as we fight Aquamentus here, I actually swing my sword 3 times at the beginning of the room. Hit him 9 times.
Yeah, and this manipulation is going to be especially important for after the dungeon, or when we encounter Maple, we want to get very specific drops from bumping into her. Both of those drops are going to be a magic potion, which is just kind of a fun little neat thing we get on the side, and then a ring that when we appraise it will be the level 2 power ring.
And we're also going to carry this manipulation all the way into one of the very special room in Dungeon 2.
Yeah.
So I think I'm actually behind on RNG, so I need to listen for a pattern. Okay, we're good. Just need to listen for 2 highs there. And 1 slash after Maple hits you, and this is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have an L2 power ring, which increases both my sword's power and the damage that I take by 1 unit, essentially doubling both of those things, or essentially doubling my sword's power at least, and a magic potion which revives me when I die, which kind of offsets the risk reward of the L2 power ring. With that being said, we're going to go through a bunch of like walking sections here with our favorite Sabrosian, Rosa. So until then, or until we do some more interesting things, now's a good time for donations.
Perfect. We have a very special donation. We have $5,000 from Reaper Hulk.
Wow.
Reaper Hulk says, "My wife lost her dad to cancer, so I'm always happy to donate to such a worthy cause. Thanks to GDQ for supporting such wonderful charities. And Teach, thank you for having such a welcoming community and running so many great 2D Zeldas. Good luck with the All Essences run." Thank you, Reaper Hulk. That was super generous.
For real, Reaper. Thank you so much.
That's incredible.
We also have $5 from Hexy Lexi, who says, "Hey Teach, reminder that you are loved aggressively," and that's in all caps, so it was very aggressively.
Thanks, Lexi.
Good luck on your good luck on your run. Also, chat, don't forget to be kind to one another. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. Do we have time for a few more?
Sure, go ahead.
Awesome. We have $100 from Ori Sky, who says, "Been looking forward to this run all week. Can't wait to hear all the jams in this game. Here's to Facade being even easier than LADX. Link playing a banger on the tree stump, and Onox attacking with that giant blue rupee. Also, hey, Teach, which Zelda game has a lot of dried fruit in it? Oracle of Raisins? Raisins? Oracle of Raisins. Let's go with that. Good luck with the rest of the run, putting my donation towards Runner's Choice. P.S. For each attempt at hide and seek skip, I'll donate another $25. Please be kind to my wallet."
I actually intend to do something like that as well, so hopefully I'm kind to my own as well, but I expect nothing less than the bad puns from Ori, so thank you. Thanks very much. All right, so we are getting the Rod of Seasons, which is the main... I'd use the word gimmick, but gimmick feels a little cheap to use here. It's the main mechanic of the game, essentially. You can change the seasons with this. Periodically, we'll be coming back to the Temple of Seasons to gain access to more seasons, but for right now, we're just going to have access to winter by going down here and hitting this switch, which we are supposed to hit with the boomerang, I think, but instead we're just going to hit with a bomb.
Yeah, who needs Sabrosian dancing anyway?
Yeah, pretty much.
We can just
we'll save that for another video game.
Yeah.
Ages.
It's the moron guinea games.
Shout outs to my inability to speak English. Okay, so I'm actually still on RNG manipulation, by the way. You might have seen me during the Rosa stealth section, quote unquote. You might have seen me swing my sword a couple times. That was to actually give me the fastest possible pattern on Rosa, because she can do a couple of different things. But swinging my sword there actually influenced the RNG in a certain way to make that quicker. But we're still on manipulation. We want to have favorable enemy movement before and inside Dungeon 2. Which is why we're still on it. So when I come out of Subrosia here, I'm actually going to listen for a high slash. And then we're going to progress. Oh wow, it happened right away. That was
Wow.
weird. That's strange considering I thought so all right, let me explain. RNG rolls every frame on the title screen, and I thought I mashed through it well enough there to make that a non-issue, but apparently I didn't. So instead, we have a slight issue, but it shouldn't be anything that I can't correct later.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna move, right? No? Okay, good. Whatever. They did not move. So I do have to survey the enemy movements here instead of just knowing what they're gonna do.
I also,
Which is a bit
we're
unfortunate.
going to jump in here, and this girl's going to think that we're Santa Claus. And then she's going to give you a shovel, and she's like, all right, dig up my lawn, please.
Yep, pretty much. I think it's, she thinks you're Santa, and then she realizes you're not Santa, and she's like, go shovel. I think that's what happens.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Either way, we got a free shovel out of the deal, so I think that's
Can't
worth it.
complain there.
Yeah, and then we're going to be grabbing these mystery seeds for when we need them later.
Yep, and I need to listen for another sword pattern in front of D2. Okay, that actually worked out fine.
Nice.
All right, so you'll realize. So this is Snake's Remains, the dungeon 2 of the game. We're gonna go up here and get this key really quick, and then after that, we're gonna soft reset. Speaking of soft resetting, by the way, you'll notice that I will actually, I'll actually save and continue. 1 second. I think that was it, actually. We save and continue, and then press all the buttons. I think my input display is getting captured near my webcam. But you'll notice that I press all the buttons to soft reset the game. This is the room right here that we minute for, essentially. Like, this is the most important part of it, because you can probably see why.
Yeah.
Those two moblins right there are a pain to deal with when they're completely randomly moving.
Also, hey, the game didn't crash in that room.
Yeah. Yeah, my seasons card has been ailing a bit. It's not ailing, but like it's been crashing. But ever since I cleaned it, it's been fine. So we shouldn't see any crashes this run.
Yeah, and then this is
Fingers
kind of
crossed.
where the manip ends, right? Like, we got the important part done, so
Yep.
we can just
Yeah,
kind of
the manip
move
is over.
on. Yeah, and plus we wouldn't be able to extend it because coming up we're going to be encountering Keys, and as mentioned before, Keys suck not only because they move around a bunch, but because they move around a bunch, they roll RNG, was it every 2 frames or something?
Yep. Once every 2
Yeah,
frames, exactly.
Yeah, once every 2 frames.
So it's
All right, so this moblin is my friend here.
basically impossible
he's
to
my friend.
manip with Keys around.
Yeah, keys are the enemy of RNG in this
Yeah.
game. These keys, however, in this room, for whatever reason, are different, as well as
Yeah.
some keys in Hero's Cave. The keys in the previous room there, specifically, only move in like a circular pattern.
Yeah, it's really
And
weird.
they don't roll RNG as much, but then you immediately have RNG rolling in the very next room. So
Yeah,
it's
where they're
kind
like
of
erratically moving and stuff, and it's just not fun.
Okay, so the rest of the the name of the game for the rest of Dungeon 2 is just keeping my health.
Yeah, because we want to maintain the potion for as long as possible, because the longer you keep it, the more effective the potion becomes when you're at higher health. And so if you say lose it when you have 4 hearts, it's not really that productive of a usage for the potion. So we just want to make sure that we
So
maintain it.
this is the hardest mini boss in the game right here.
What mini
Yeah,
boss?
I need to focus.
I just see him throwing his bombs at the floor. I don't know what you're
No,
talking about.
shh. No, there's a boss here.
Yo, we got
Oh,
it. All right,
well.
awesome.
Yo, you defeated Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Oh, jeez. It was such a difficult boss. It was moving so fast, I couldn't see it.
Face from Nick Jr. will no longer live to torture innocent civilians anymore.
Oh, thank
At
you.
this-
But
Thank
yeah,
you.
that was Facade. That's a mini boss. He won't actually do anything unless you go below him. And I just never went below him. So fun fact about that boss in actually Ori's donation earlier alluded to this, but Facade is also a main boss in Link's Awakening and Link's Awakening DX, and they somehow managed to make him even easier. But he's like kind of similarly strange in LADX. You can basically like he'll spawn after a certain amount of time, but you can hit him before he spawns as well in that game. So like they kind of didn't fix him. But that's only possible, however, in the Japanese version.
Yeah.
It's not possible in any other version.
So welcome to the best design boss here. So first we have the Dodongo, where you can just throw the bombs into his mouth and then pick them up and then throw them onto the spikes. Whoever was the main boss who decided, hey, let's make this room for this dungeon, really didn't think things through.
I mean, the architect who decided this was a good idea, and the person who paid the architect for this room both needs to, be questioned about this.
Reconsider, at the very least.
Plants with explosives, spikes.
We're gonna put a boss in a room where they eat bombs, and we're gonna put bomb spawning bushes, and the boss's weakness is being poked in the stomach with spikes.
Yeah, somebody misunderstood their assignment there. So as we get the gift of time, we have time for some more donations. If you'd like to.
I see what you did there.
I'm clever sometimes.
We have one from someone special, $15 from Amber Cyprin, who says, hey all, Amber Cyprin here with my first donation of the event to cheer on my wonderful partner, TGH. It's been 3 years together and you continue to be the light of my life. Thank you so much for supporting me through the years. And would you mind using the Rod of Seasons to make it spring so it's not so cold outside? Thank you, Amber.
We'll be able to do that soon. And love you, honey. Thank you so much.
Do you have time for one more?
We do, yeah. As I get my ring appraised here, yeah, that's fine. You are okay?
I'll do a fast one. We have $25 from Proxy Glitchcat, who says, so excited to see the Oracle of Seasons run. Best of luck to the runner. Please stay warm. I mean, cool. I mean, warm. I mean, wait, hold on. Thank you for that donation.
See, English is a funny, language because cool, hot, and, one other temperature-related word that doesn't mean either of those things can mean something good. They can mean cool. It's weird.
Yeah,
I like that donation.
It's like saying you're both up and down to do something.
Yeah. It's like I'm up for that. I'm down for that.
Anyway,
it's English.
So,
please.
chat. Are y'all ready to box a penguin? Because we are.
I am.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're ready to box a penguin.
All right. So we already know that we need to get Ricky's gloves. The good thing about this game is that it's not like, say, the Minish Cap, where you need to activate flags first before you do certain things. So as a result, we can just wait for Blano to cooperate. There we go.
There we go.
We can just get these gloves without having talked to Ricky, which is cool. We're going to go talk to Ricky now, and Ricky's going to say, hey, can you go get my gloves? Oh, wait, you got my gloves. Cool. Can I have my gloves? Thanks. And then we'll be off with Ricky. Ricky the kangaroo, that is. The boxing kangaroo.
Yeah. There's a fun little thing about Ricky that we'll learn soon. Oh,
yes.
boy.
Other than the fact that his movement is really awkward.
Yeah.
Do you like your RNG to be rolled by a lot?
Every jump.
Depends on the time of day.
So every single time Ricky hops, every hop rolls RNG forward 1. And you can determine which RNG value, I think, with whenever Ricky makes a noise, right?
Yeah, because it's used to roll when Ricky makes a noise. And so we're going to have a manipulation coming up. And you're going to see that, you're going to hear that sound a lot. That's gonna be fun.
You're gonna grow to love that sound.
What, like the Yoshi sound sort of deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this time we don't get to yeet Ricky into a pit.
Dang.
Unfortunately.
Wait, when would you be able to do that?
I don't know. All right, so we're setting up a manipulation here, and what this manipulation is going to do, it's going to set up a first try star ore dig for the bow key item for Rosa, and it's also going to set up three Pegasus seed drops in Dungeon 3. And it's just going to make our lives very easy.
Yeah, and speaking of Pegasus seeds, this is basically our little speed item in this game. So instead of getting boots, we actually have little seeds that we can just activate, and then we can just run really fast the whole time. And so that's really helpful.
Yeah, it's like the Pegasus boots in, say, Link's Awakening or Link to the Past, more famously probably. But just imagine you can move with free reign in all 8 directions, and also it's a consumable.
Yeah. So we're going to be needing those drops as much as we can, because we can only travel to that tree that gives the Pegasus seeds every so often. And so we have to basically use them effectively, and we need to know when to get more, because we'll run out fast.
I question. So does Link eat these seeds, or does he like squeeze them? Like, things you gotta ask here. It's like, is he eating them to go fast for 8 seconds?
Didn't need to ask that. Now I'm thinking about it.
So an indicator that we're on the right RNG seed here. That last screen with the little pincers that come out of the ground. We're looking for a rupee drop there before he hops over the pit, and then we're looking for a bomb and a rupee drop on that screen.
Yeah.
Yep, and the fact that I got a hard drop there is also really good.
Yeah.
Might have actually... okay, we're fine there.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to play this kind of safe, because with full hearts, I can get more lag frames here, and this screen right here makes it more difficult. I need to listen. Okay.
Nice.
That should be good.
Yeah.
So now our first dig here is going to be the star ore.
Yep, voila.
And it's right here.
Perfect. Yeah, and that usually spawns in one of 4 locations, but because we manipulated it, we can just dig it up on the first dig. So it's really nice.
Which is very nice. It's funny because, like, so that manip was basically designed to get the first try star ore, and then it ended up getting what's actually probably more beneficial later on. Like, ended up being
3
extended.
seeds, yeah.
Yeah. Also, can we just call out the fact that someone took Rosa's bow and then decided to sell it in the market for the most valuable ore?
It's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Stonks.
Subrosians are very quirky creatures.
Selling
they're very
other people's
endearing.
stuff back to them.
they're very endearing casually, like, you know, if you can read what they're saying. But
It's okay though. We brought Rosa's bow back, and we get to take her on a date and just basically just use her key.
Yeah,
and then
much.
we bring her, and then we leave.
And we
Link's
just leave.
kind of a dog. Link's a bit of a dog.
Come on, Link.
What a gentleman.
And he's doing all of this to save Zelda, but he's saving Din.
Sheesh.
We got some complex layers here.
Worst hero of time.
Is this the hero of time? No, it's not.
It's the hero of legend, I think.
This is
Same Link
after
from Link to the
Link to the
Past.
Past. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the hero of legend. So, my main enemy for this manipulation, after, like, you know, besides for Ricky, is the title screen. So Ricky's number 1, the title screen is number 2, because as I mentioned earlier, the RNG rolls once every frame on the title screen. So I need to match through that as fast as possible so that I have some leeway. Whoops. Okay, so I didn't want to jump one more time with Ricky. That's fine. And Ricky rolls RNG, so we're just going to ditch him as soon as possible.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to need to listen in just a second. I recognize this RNG. I already know we're fine.
Cool.
should take like 10, somewhere between 10 and 12 slashes before D3. But I'm listening for 3 highs, and then immediately after 3 highs to 3 mids. Excuse me, 2 highs, not 3 highs.
And this is Poison Moth Lair.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop. You're welcome. All right, so the minute begins now. There's 1. Oops. There's 2.
And that's 2.
So if I go all the way down on that screen, I can actually get another seed drop here from the last pot if I do this room correctly. This room actually takes some pretty heavy AI manipulation, some careful movement.
Yeah.
Because they'll always try to spawn out in front of you. There's the last seed.
And very nice last seed there. So now whatever happens next, just got to get the pot over onto this switch.
That was way too close.
Whew.
Yeah.
That was way too close, but we're good.
Yeah, and that's going to be really helpful because as you can see, our seed count just shot up because of that. So that's going to be really helpful.
Yeah, like you might be saying like, oh, 3 seed drops, that's nothing. Each drop is 5 seeds.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. And if you use a seed to its full potential, it can save you up to 4 seconds. Now, granted, they don't usually save you 4 seconds because, that's if you maximize it. But if you don't swing your sword at all or stop and also move perfectly, you save 4 seconds.
Yeah, and that adds up a ton over the course of the run.
Slash twice here to manipulate these anti-fairies in that room.
Yeah.
All right, now let's see if I can finish this off.
Perfect. Very nice.
That was very, very nice.
Yeah, and
that
the
was
entire time we had the level 2 power ring equipped, and that was to basically make it so we could get the kills a lot easier. And then we're just going to unequip it because we want to make sure that health is not an issue.
Yeah, but that is about as good as that manip can possibly go, so
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy with that.
Yeah, that was really nice.
This is a very famous room for being really bad.
Yeah, because the
Right
keys
there.
can just because enemies spawn in random places on a screen, and how they move, especially with keys, is also random. And so if you're not on manipulation, those keys can just spawn like in the center or something, and then just ram straight into you in midair, and then you fall all the way down.
Yeah, like that's a point too where like you're never on manipulation anymore. Like you typically have ended it by that point if you do the manip in the first place. Oh
Yeah.
wow, the one keys in the room almost screwed me over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like see, it can still happen.
Yeah.
The one keys is sometimes all it takes. Okay, so we're gonna do this room again. Again, these floor masters here are gonna try to spawn in front of me. They'll spawn like above me and to the left if I'm not moving, which I'm going to take advantage of as well here. Oh, that's too early. Okay, that sucks.
Also, dang, look at all these hands. An Undertale runner would love these.
Damn, room's got hands.
Oh, true.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of Undertale, we have our sub-boss of the dungeon coming up here.
No, we don't.
This is Undying, the Undying.
No, it's not.
3 of her.
I grab that health in case.
Three Undyings here.
Yeah, look at that. My favorite Zelda enemy, Undyne. Look at that. We got 1. There's 2.
All right, good fight.
And 3.
Decent
Perfect.
fight. That fight can get out of hand, particularly if you clink the squids that haven't quite come out of the ground yet. That mini boss is the real Squid Game right there, by the way.
All right, and then we're gonna get our boss key here, and then go all the way back through the dungeon, except not because we have a warp portal, and then we're going to go fight the boss, Mopula.
This is a really good time to point out too the resource management that is involved in this run. Like for instance, I'm using my last seed right at the very end of D3, just like it should be.
Yeah, and that was with the manipulation. Like imagine there was no manipulation.
It's Mothula, Link to the Past runners rejoice.
Yep. Yeah, you'll notice.
Thankfully, there's no spikes though.
You'll notice that periodically I equip and unequip the ring. You're free to do that at your leisure, which is really nice considering, if I go through a long stretch of gameplay or travel or whatever without needing to attack anything, I don't want to take extra damage from wearing the ring, so I'll just unequip it.
Yeah.
That being said, we actually have some time for donations since we just finished Dungeon 3. Well, I'm sure there are some donations.
Oh, there are a very large number of donations. You do not have to worry about that. I do really quickly want to call out as well, since I took over the hosting mic, we already raised like $4,000 toward that Banana Mania bonus game incentive. So chat, you are killing it. Please keep that energy up. Donation-wise, we have $25. Oh, from Kizaron. That's a name I recognize.
Oh my God.
Kizaron says, I've never rooted so hard for a runner to fail than right now.
Shut up, Keys.
He then continues, just kidding. Teaser, always a treat to watch, and I expect a good clip for the daily recap tonight. Also, nice Pokemon behind you, nerd.
Oh, what?
Thank you, Kizaron.
This Whooper here? This glorious Whooper?
This?
We also have $50 from Sadiv Khan, who says, hey everyone, I've been watching GDQ since the beginning and I always look forward to them. All of you are doing a wonderful job and are truly improving the world. Teach is a great streamer. He can perform such complex maneuvers while also explaining exactly what he's doing. Enjoy this run of my second favorite Zelda Oracle game. Donation goes to Teach's Choice.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I stumble into properly explaining something. But yeah, glad y'all have fun. Thanks very much. Keep the donations coming.
Oh, good, because we have plenty more
Sure.
of them.
We're just I think we have time for one more. We're good.
Yeah.
One more, okay. Murby donates $100 and says, so I've been saving this donation for months because last year I happened to get some money from my grandpa who happened to die of cancer 20 years ago, but made a smart investment before he died. This is in memory of him because it felt right to use some of that surprise inheritance to help prevent cancer. That said, Tej, what do we have to do for you to finally do a casual linked playthrough and thus hear one of the best songs in the Oracle games? Thank you, Murby, for thinking of us with your grandfather's inheritance. That is such a sweet gift.
Yeah, thank you so much, Murby. Appreciate it.
Can we give a big shout outs to the best animal here?
Yes, we can.
Dimitri. Also, we're about to do something a little weird. So we're gonna get like a special membership card, and then we're gonna give it to this inventor, craftsman, something like that, and he's gonna give us flippers so that we can swim in water. Flippers that he would need to use to swim.
Yeah.
So we strand him in this cave.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
With no
It's
food.
okay though, because actually,
He's got a couple of bushes.
Yeah, what to float on? if you actually look closely at his sprite, he's still wearing flippers. He's still wearing flippers after he gives you that pair.
And why is he in there?
I think he's fine. I don't know. Probably can't swim even with them.
Oh, true. How did he get there then?
The bushes.
Oh, true. There we go. That's our answer.
The lore has been discovered. Perfect.
Yes.
We have done it. And so with that, we can just enter this little portal here.
Yep, and we're gonna go get the bomb flower on the southern part of Sabrosia here.
Somehow didn't explode.
I heard putting a crown on a bomb makes the bomb like 20 times stronger. It's common knowledge. I thought y'all would
science.
Just science, yeah. Don't try that at
so
home.
now we have that. now that we have that, we're going to go blow open the wall to access the second season. No, the third season. This is the third season.
I was going to say third season.
This is the third season.
Season 3 of Oracle
So not
of
only
Seasons.
can Tej barely speak,
Can't count.
can't
either.
even count.
Can't even count. Well,
It's
actually, yeah, we
fall.
can't even.
It's fall.
We can't even count because we're going to what, Dungeon 5 next, right?
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Do one of you
Yeah.
want to explain why we're doing Dungeon 5 next instead of Dungeon 4?
Sure. So the reason that we do Dungeon 5 first is we have to go pick up an item in order to perform a certain skip to do Dungeon 4 basically faster. That skip is going to be called Hide and Seek Skip. We'll touch up a little bit more on that in a bit, but the reason we go there is we need to go pick up the item from Dungeon 5, which is the magnet gloves. And we use those magnet gloves, which, by the way, have the best sound in the game. It's literally a cat jam. Not the dungeon. Well, I mean, the dungeon itself is literally a cat jam, but the gloves, whew, music to my ears.
It's such a
quite.
good sound that I'm pretty sure Skrillex sampled it at one point.
Yeah, when he was making the buoy base theme for Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. But anyways,
we're just gonna warp back
So we're
over
gonna go pick up those sweet gloves, and we're gonna do a double frame perfect skip, basically.
Yep. That's after
That
D5.
is-
yeah,
that's after D5. That'll basically allow us to go get the final season, so we can access Dungeon 4. If we do it in the intended order, we'd have to do the hide and seek mini game, which basically is where you go into Subrosia and you get ambushed by 2 Subrosias and they steal your feather, and then you have to go on a long journey of like 4 screens to get your feather back.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit not palatable for a speed run. Well, it's actually like, it's to the point where I think it saves a minute. The route overall saves a minute, so you can choose to not do it, but you're just losing a minute by not doing it.
Yeah.
I think there's also isn't there other methods of hide and seek skip involving like a bomb boost across like lava?
I think you're thinking of an additional strat that people can do but don't typically do.
Yeah.
I don't know how that Zelda hit me, by the way. That was actually impressive.
Also, this dungeon's great because you have a bunch of enemies who spawn in random places and go around and annoy you. You're going to be seeing a lot of that.
Yeah, that sounds like every dungeon.
Yeah.
This dungeon is also great because of the soundtrack.
True.
Oh yeah, this place has good music. This is Unicorn's Cave, by the way.
But we'll get the best
here we-
edition soon.
Here we go. Oh, there it is. Oh,
right,
beautiful
now-
music to my ears.
Now we get the
just
remix.
listen closely to how fantastic these things sound.
There we go.
It's my favorite
Beautiful.
letter.
Beautiful
E?
music to my yeah. E.
So fun thing about the magnet gloves, you can actually use it to transport you over pits and stuff. And so what you can do is if you're magnetized to something, you can also jump out of it. And you'll have a period of time where you can jump out of it, and that can be really cool for strats you can do, which is really nice.
Yeah, I think we do that once. We do that once in Dungeon 7.
Nice seed drop, by the way.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
nice.
That's
Actually, I
really
can use the seed
nice.
for the rest of the room. Seed drop in that room is really nice. It lets me be more aggressive with seeds for the rest of the dungeon, which I don't need too many more seeds than I already have for the rest of the dungeon, but it's nice to have the extra.
Yeah.
And also it saves me a little bit of time later too.
Another cool feature with the magnet gloves coming up in a few rooms here. If you're magnetized to like one of like those little spinning platform things that you can magnetize to, you can actually walk on a pit for about a second and jump immediately out of it. It's really crazy. You'll see in just a bit. Tej will actually just walk on a pit.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
so the tech that Astra mentioned earlier, actually, so that pertains to if you aren't on one of these spinny things, but look at how many frames, like look at how long I can stand basically and walk on the air from those things. Like that's
He's basically
really
hovering.
significant. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. I'll stop those, please.
It's really nice that we can do that because it means that we don't have to worry about having to wait the full time of pushing back, then changing poles again.
There's a jump off of thin air as
Yeah.
well, because I menu buffered for it. But the time I do it later, I'm going to try it unbuffered.
Yeah.
And see how that goes.
Yeah, and this dungeon has a lot of mine carts. Nice and fast.
Oh yeah.
Shout outs to the Minish Cap. All right, here we have the
my favorite Zelda boss, the tiger.
The saber-toothed tiger, my favorite. It also is apparently a fidget spinner.
God, I never saw that before.
Now
I
you did.
never made that connection. Jeez.
It's so great.
Yes. Just an example, by the way, of like how. Oh yeah, we don't care about those flames. We just kind of jump through them, which is pretty cool. But like at the end of that room, though, I could use a seed there where I otherwise couldn't because I got that extra seed drop.
Look at all these conveyor belt spikes. What is this? Mega Man? This is made by
God, it's almost like
Capcom or
this,
something?
It's almost like this is a Capcom game.
You could almost hear the animation of Mega Man dying in that room. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this game was actually made by Flagship, which is a subsidiary of Capcom. Shout outs to some viewers in my chat yesterday for literally teaching me that yesterday. For whatever reason, I didn't even know that I didn't even know that like Flagship was a thing until
Wow.
Can this keys,
Keys are
please?
great, by the way.
Yeah,
Look at
keys
these
are
keys
are
so
not fun.
fantastic.
All right, so Dig Dogger is a boss in this video
Yeah.
game.
So yeah, you remember that sound effect I told y'all about? I really hope y'all enjoyed listening to it.
Yeah, Dig Dogger hates noise. Didn't you know that?
Oh, come on.
And also
Are you
spike
serious?
balls.
That's
It's
unfortunate.
literally one piece left. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, and I just missed it like twice as well. Like I missed it by pixels, if that. All right, so directly upcoming is hide and seek skip. So let me try to explain this real quick. So it is a trick that involves us clipping into a rock just enough so that we can actually pick up a rock that is normally used for like a sort of backtrack or backwards shortcut kind of thing from a hole, from a pit. So how do we do that? We use the magnet gloves, which we just got, as well as a bomb boost. And the thing about the magnet gloves that you might have noticed, actually, from me jumping in Dungeon 5 just now, is that when you're airborne, when using the magnet gloves, it actually like accelerates you faster to your target, like to the thing that you're magnetizing to or from, which is useful in this scenario. This trick is double frame perfect at 60 FPS, at 60 frames per second. So let's see, this might take me a few tries, but we're gonna aim for one try. Let's see if we can take this on.
Fingers crossed.
My favorite kind of tricks, double frame perfect.
Oh, actually, I need that to be south.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hey.
Whoops.
Oh.
That was a frame or two too far. All right, there we go. Now we're in business. I think that's too much. Yep. Okay, that was a frame late on the second one.
All right.
All right, try number 2. Nope, that was, I think, a frame early, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. I keep like misidentifying the frame.
Yeah. This trick is not easy.
No, not even in the slightest.
Oh,
right, I think we
there
got
it
it now.
is.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, that is hide and seek skip. So that rock was supposed to be picked up from the other side. As sort of like a get me back the other way, easier sort of deal. But we take advantage of the fact that we can do that.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to go the other way.
No, we
Takes
didn't
two-
We
want
don't
to.
want to go the other way.
I don't want to play the game as intended.
Yeah, and then we find a little secret passageway to get spring. Or is it summer?
That
was
is
spring.
spring. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
For some
that's
reason,
our
I
final
always
season.
confuse spring and summer because they look very similar in this game.
Yeah, they do. They're both generally green,
Yeah.
whereas fall is generally red
Yeah.
and winter is generally white.
Yeah.
So easy to get the two confused sometimes. All right, so
Yeah.
as we make our way back to Sunken Village to get more Gale Seeds and then proceed to Northeast Holodrum, we do have time for some more donations if you may, Charbunny.
Oh, I may. We have plenty of them. We have $1,000 from Ciliana, who says, hey, love this event and I can 10,000% get behind this. Cancer took some of my family away and it's a scourge that needs to be eliminated. Completely agree with you. Thank you so much for donating. We also have $50 from JJam, who says, hey TGH, does TGH stand for these glitches hurt? Or this Gerudo's hubris? No? Regardless of what it stands for, good luck on the run and show those keys who's boss.
You were close.
And we have... Let's see if this next one can get it. We have $25 from Prometheus, who says, hey Tej, Prometheus here. I've already said it this morning during your stream, but you are an awesome person, a great speedrunner who taught me a lot about the spirit of speedrunning, and my overall favorite streamer. Starting a day with your stream is destined to be a good day. Thank you for you being you. Also, in case you didn't know, chat, TGH stands for the greatest human. Lots of love, greetings from Germany, and let those pirates sail out of the flaming desert. Also, sorry I couldn't think of any puns. I guess they have to season some more. Thank you so much, Prometheus.
That was a good
You
one.
lied about the puns part. That's a pretty good one. JJ and Prometheus, thank y'all so much.
Teach. You forgot the bananas.
I did?
Yes.
Whoops. Okay. Save and quit. Sorry.
You just like walked straight off the cliff.
Oh, wow. I missed them again. There we go. All right. We
I
got
thought
the
he
bananas now.
jumped down. I thought he jumped down without him. So
Nobody
coming
saw
up
that.
here.
It's fine.
Coming up here, we have literally the worst animal in the game.
That's mean.
Is it though? Is it?
I mean, even if it's true, it's mean.
Come on now.
No, Moosh is fine.
Yeah, just fine.
I think Moosh is
Yeah,
the
just-
least
just fine,
interesting.
just fine.
But that doesn't make him
No,
bad.
just fine. Just fine.
Hey, we get some good use. We get the key, and then that's it. Bye, Moosh.
All right, woo, go. All right, bye, Moosh. See you later. Thanks for
Yep,
nothing.
well, we see him again.
Oh no.
We see Moosh again.
Also, we see the
See, there it is.
rooster, the thing that absolutely annihilates this game.
Oh, one thing I did not actually mention is that the way we got to the rooster was kind of interesting. We could clip into the rocks there. All you need to do is just clip one pixel into the rock, and you can actually just straight up get eaten by a like. Nice. You can actually straight up just grab the rooster from the other side,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Basically, he
Lunchtime.
cheated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
all right, so making our way towards entering Dungeon 4 now.
these moblins are a little too
yeah,
close
these
for
moblins.
comfort.
Yeah, that's a little close there.
Yeah.
So this jump, by the way, right here is going to look like I'm not going to make it, but we made it. That's fine. That's a 2-tile jump, but if you offset yourself, like on a half tile, it actually makes it a lot easier to get across.
Yeah, and then we just unlock the dungeon, and then we get to hear, well, in my opinion, one of the best songs in the game. One of.
The second best dungeon song in the game.
I don't know why. At first, I thought you were referencing the white noise.
Oh, that yeah, that's
why I
also
was
no, that's up there. That's up there. That's
like
number 3.
We get to hear the most wonderful flat sound wave in the game.
Yeah,
white
there's
noise.
that, and then there's the magnet gloves, and then there's this.
Why turn on my CRT when I can just listen to D4 opening?
That's fine. Okay, cool. Had my doubts about that bomb.
All right, chat. We're gonna take a little snooze here. This is a very riveting and entertaining puzzle here. We're just gonna push these pots
This room is great.
to these switches.
It's some fun little movement. Just visually very, very riveting.
Just gonna fall asleep here.
I mean, when you take into account the fact that you can't move a pot faster than you can just move 2 of them because the other one's moving, makes it a lot more interesting. Makes it a little bit more interesting.
Look, if Link didn't violently throw pots and shatter them all over the floor, maybe you could have picked them up and moved them. But
what?
Link sees a pot and he has to throw it violently to the floor.
Link didn't throw anything in that room, though.
Well, what he
literally,
normally
like,
does.
What he normally does.
And then when he gets the noble sword later, he literally just by slashing his sword just like cuts through them.
Interesting tech here, by the way. By pressing select there and opening the map, actually, you can also do this with like any other menu, start, save and quit menu, etc. It actually allowed the screen to fade in faster. You'll notice as well that I will try and choose like there are 2 different types of transitions, or like sub map transitions, basically. There's a fade in transition, and there's like a wipe transition. On fade in transitions, on like really slow fade ins, I'm actually trying to menu during those because it actually cuts the animation time wise. So it saves me probably about, I don't know, half a second to menu during that. Just a little optimization, just something I thought I'd mention. But it's been something I've been doing all run and I never mentioned it, so.
Yeah.
This room is also, this room is also.
Yeah. So you saw Teach catch that key there. So normally if the key falls into the water, you'd have to dive to grab it, and then you get the text being like, oh, you got a key. But if you catch it before it falls into the water, you don't have to see that. So it's really nice.
Quick pit stop here to grab some extra seeds.
Yeah. Kind of run a bit low.
Yep, we should have enough for the end of the dungeon now. Until we warp away after and get more.
I love the fact that Onox decides to put these convenient things in all these locations just for you.
Yep.
Like, it's like he wants to lose. Genius.
Very genius.
Maybe it wasn't actually Onox who put them there.
Maybe it was Onox's secret architect. Maybe it was this guy, Viscount Aghanim, got his robe from the dollar store.
I mean, it's true.
Tries to be Aghanim, just can't live up to it.
This mini boss is pretty simple, especially with the power ring. Light the torches, he becomes vulnerable. The real one is the one with the shadow underneath it.
Yep, and then, this room.
Ah, yes, the famous room.
Well, we'll see
come
more
back
of
to
it
that room
soon.
later.
But
Did you get a good look at the keys in that room?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that'll be the only time we do that.
Oh, hey, we got the slingshot. I wonder what we can do with that now.
So the slingshot allows you to use your seeds as projectiles. So we can use them as weapons, basically. Weapons, or just like generally, if we want to throw a seed, essentially, we can do that.
Yep.
Just like I'm about to do here. There we go. To make that chest spawn, we're going to immediately save and quit
Yeah, and
take the portal back.
all you need to do is light the last torch, and then you can just immediately leave. The chest will spawn immediately, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yep. So this room I can get screwed in.
Yep.
All right, I almost did on that first one. There we go. We're good.
Yeah, those keys can even be in worse positions where they're right in front of the switch, and then you can't do anything.
You just bask in your time loss.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a good way to put it.
In which season, though?
Probably summer.
Yeah, probably
Because you're
summer.
basking.
True.
You're not basking in sunlight, but you're basking in, I don't know.
Time lost time bed. I mean, sun bed. Tanning bed. I can speak English, okay?
The Legend of Zelda Link's tanning bed.
There it is.
You can tell how long we've been hanging out with Tej when none of us can speak English properly.
I'm a bad influence. Okay, so this room can be tricky. These wizards spawn completely randomly, and
Oh,
not gonna lie, lately, okay, there we go. Lately, that was actually really, really frustrating. I've been swinging my sword too early there, so I tried to swing later, and that was the result. This jump is actually pretty tight, and I'm not making it.
Yeah, so this is a
No, that's way
3-tile
early.
gap. So normally you're only supposed to jump like 2 tiles, but if you jump right at the edge of a tile, you can jump 3 tiles.
Yeah, so you'll notice I actually buffered there just to make sure I got across. The intended strat is to use ember seeds in that room to light the torches and make a bridge appear, but oh my god, please.
Come up, please.
I am actually a pixel too far left. There we go.
Yeah.
Now we're good.
Perfect.
Uh,
And then, yeah, Goma decided to bring a giant claw to this fight. Unfortunately, isn't very good for protection because, you know, there's just a blind spot right by the eye that you can just shoot through.
yeah, you have what I'm pretty sure is a 2-pixel window to stand, and at first I was actually on the X coordinate, that is, the left and right. And I was actually 1 pixel too far to the left at first. I had to adjust myself.
Yep.
It is what it is. All right, so you may have noticed earlier in the midst of the pre-Dungeon 3 minute that I was doing, I grabbed something from a chest. I grabbed what I'm pretty sure it was the square jewel. But we're gonna grab.
It was the square,
Yeah.
the square PlayStation button.
We're gonna go over here and grab the pyramid jewel because the next area that we go to requires having all 4 of the jewels.
It is also the best area in the game.
True. Very
Don't
true.
at me. Don't at me.
At xIceblue.
How dare you?
Yeah, we're just going to be getting the rest of them as
that's
mentioned. And nice Buzz Blob.
Yeah, those buzz blob control you. Buzz blobs with an S.
Yeah.
There we go. Plural.
Then hey, it's the old man.
Who gives us the circle jewel?
Yep. So now we're off to get the X jewel. Excuse me.
Yeah, and
The
someone.
X jewel, or I almost said, because I wanted to say the cross jewel because of like PlayStation. But
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
You call the X button on the PlayStation the cross?
no, but I know that it's called that by some people, by
What?
a lot of people actually.
What?
Yeah. The X button on a PlayStation controller, a lot of people call it cross.
it's technically not wrong.
The strat here is just to shoot a bunch of mystery seeds at the
My
the torch
goodness.
there.
Also, hardest
Yeah,
boss
that
in the
was
game.
almost bad.
Focus required.
Oh,
That was
really-
really close.
Nice. Nice. Good job.
So when you actually shoot mystery seeds, hang on a second, sorry. When you shoot mystery seeds, it can come out as one of like every type of seed that you have, besides for mystery seeds, because that's, I guess, obvious. But the strat there, just to save a menu, is to shoot mystery seeds until one comes out as an ember seed and lights a torch.
Wait, can we just take a minute to enjoy the soothing sound of the Tarm ruins?
Oh, sure.
It's just perfection.
So good. And I love the aesthetics too. It's like a little bit darker than normal, so it really gives off a really nice vibe.
The color palettes really give this place a lot of character.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I really like the version of fall. It's like a really nice red.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like all of them.
And now that we have all the seasons, we can effectively use them to kind of traverse the area in very different and very unique means, because before we'd only have a few and the puzzle is very simple, but now we have to actively switch between all of them to solve the puzzle. And speaking of solving the puzzle, we're going to be getting the noble sword from this forest maze, and luckily we don't have to worry about a trading sequence to get the path. We just know the path, and then we can get it.
Take that, Deku Scrub. We don't need your hints.
Yep, the hint, in case you're wondering, is you want the seasons. Okay, so both of the ways to progress to both the Noble Sword and to the Ancient Ruins, both the ways to progress are transitioning from the coldest season to the warmest season. So it's winter now, we go left, and we're going to make it fall, and we're going to go down. So right now, to advance forward, it's transitioning in a circle going counterclockwise. To get the Noble Sword, it's just transitioning left every time. Now we're going to make it spring, transition right, and then make it summer, and just go up. Here we go.
Very nice.
We have time, I believe, for a couple of quick donations before we enter Ancient Ruins.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. We have $100 from Ori Sky, who says, as promised, donating another $25 for each of your attempts at hide and seek skip. Also, here we go. Hey, Tej, what do you get when you cross a flying Zelda enemy with an Uno reverse card? Keys are on? Keys are on? Sorry, Keys, you know I had to. And we also have $10 from Abutu, who says, Link's Awakening looks pretty different from what I remember. Best of luck with the run, TGH.
Thank you both very, very much.
Mm-hmm. And then we got some plot here with Twin Rova, or one of the pieces of Twin Rova, who's like, yeah, do this, continue. Because
thanks for helping us revive Ganon.
Yeah, that's their main goal, is just to revive Ganon, basically. Which is why General Onox is doing what he's doing. It's why Varan is doing what she's doing in Ages. Which both basically, I think, canonically take place at around the same time.
Yeah.
So basically, Link's in two places at once. No, or I think like one is supposed to be after the other.
Yeah.
But that order is actually up to you in the Link playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on. Ooh, soothing melodies here.
Ooh.
Nice little,
sounds really good.
Nice little avant-garde track.
We should put that.
This is Ancient Ruins, D6. Our goal here is to basically climb this.
survive.
Climb this tower. We're gonna fight one of. I'm gonna put this in like at least 30 quotations. General Onox's one of his generals. General Vire.
Is that actually canon?
I think the U.S. version, he says he's either like a corporal or a general something.
Wow, he really got a promotion from Link's Awakening.
Yeah, heavy promotion.
Jeez.
Or well, I guess he was demoted in Link's Awakening since Link's Awakening takes place after this.
Right, yeah.
So a heavy demotion.
But we're gonna pick up probably one of, I'd say the second best boomerang and the third best boomerang, because you have the boomerang from Link's Awakening, you have the Gale boomerang from what?
Twilight.
Is it Twilight?
Yeah.
And then you have this boomerang. This boomerang you can control anything. Like you can spin it around in circles.
What about the mighty boomerang from BS Legend of Zelda? Where'd you rank that?
It's okay.
You can't control that one though, can you?
I mean, you don't need to. It just flies across the screen and just pierces everything it touches.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Thank God.
But we're also gonna see. Yeah, we're also gonna see one of the a Zelda 1 runner's worst nightmare boss reimagined in 4K.
Oh no. But first, we gotta talk about the best room in Zelda history that's coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
I'd say this is
the second best.
Oh right.
Yeah, I'd say this is the second best one.
best.
Aegis has the first best, or the number one, top of the charts.
True.
Yeah, Aegis has the 50-50 that's not actually 50-50 and also always fails the first time because screw you, says the game. This one is actually 50-50 and actually can work first try. But it is still complete luck.
Oh yeah.
Asher, you want to tell chat what this room is?
Yeah, this is Welcome to Indiana Jones, where if you paid attention and you saw that rupee, yeah, that's Birdly.
Shoutouts to the Delta Rune Chapter 2.
Yeah, shoutouts to saving 20 minutes. Anyways,
oh come on.
a classic Zelda 1 type room here, where you just push a block in the center of the room after killing some enemies.
We're gonna grab a key here and trampoline back up before we fight Vire. So Vire's the mini boss of this dungeon, and he can be very mean.
Yeah,
That's General Vire to you, sir.
Corporal.
Oh, excuse me, General Vire.
Yeah.
So generally, Vire will wander around the outskirts of the room and then either charge at you or stay down like that. And that was actually
Wow.
an
What a
extremely
fight.
that was an extremely good fight.
Yeah, that's actually Vire can be really mean. In Ages, you can actually have a manipulation for it, but here, no such thing, and that fight can be really, really annoying.
Oh, wait,
So
here
here's the
it comes.
50-50 room.
All right.
Aww.
Aww.
All right.
That's one.
Take two. Aww.
That's two.
It's two.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
baby.
Here
So
we are.
this is just luck. It's 50-50.
Oh, baby.
There
Oh,
we
there
go.
we go.
There we go. We got it.
perfect. 4 just seems to be your lucky number, Tej. You got, what, 4th try hide and seek skip, 4th try button?
Yep. Speaking of which, by the way, for each time, for the amount of times I try HSS skip, I will donate $15. So I'm going to donate at least 15 no matter what. And for each time I fail, I'll donate an extra 15.
Sounds like
By
a
the way.
plan.
Anyone in chat want to match
Yeah,
that?
who wants
That
to
seems
match
like a good
that?
idea to
Yeah.
me.
Who wants to match that?
I'll do it.
It's a double frame perfect trick, just like hide and seek skip.
Oh, by the way, this is Manhandla.
Yep,
Oh,
here's
boy.
Manhandla.
Zelda 1 runners rejoice. This is Manhandla, but reimagined.
Please.
And
So
still bad.
It's a giant buzz blob that decided to attach 4 piranhas to his face.
That pedal was really
we
shy,
got
the
it.
bottom left one.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, now we're good. Now, there we
Honestly, I kind of like this fight, even though it's a little tricky and kind of annoying. I honestly kind of like the concept, and also
Even though it's
splitting
really
Manhandla in
bad.
half.
even though it's really bad in every objectionable, I'm making up words now.
Objective way.
It's objectionally bad. There we go. Objectively. God, English, please. It is objectively bad in every single way possible. It's still a good fight.
It's still better than the original fight. Also, Link now has the power of all wind.
No, that's the power of General Mills. It's not wind. It's General Mills.
Fair enough.
You pointed this out. This is your fault.
I did. That is true. All right. So now, actually, we can squeeze in a couple of quick donations while I get to where we start this manipulation. Oops.
Sounds good. We have $5 from Lilac Oligochi, who says, "Hey Teach, good luck on your run. Oracle of Ages and Seasons is my childhood game and my favorite one in the whole series. So I'm glad to finally see one of your runs. Stay safe, everyone." Thank you so much. And if you, like Lilac, are a fan of Legend of Zelda, remember we have some incredible prizes running right now. Please go to the website and take a look at them. There's a really neat cross stitch. There's these incredible Lon Lon Milk candles. Really encourage you to get your donations in. $25 minimum gets you into everything in this block, so definitely take a look there. We also have $25 from Kate Latte, who says, "Wish I could speedrun Seasons IRL. Good luck on the run, TGH."
It's a mood.
I am with you there.
That was a mood. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Lilac. Thanks very much.
So this is actually the longest manip chain in the entire game. Our goal here is to manip where we get the Rusty Bell. So where you pick up the pirate skull here. The pit that the Rusty Bell in is purely RNG, but we don't like looking for things. We just want to know where they are all the time.
Yeah. And so we want to get this manipulation. Perfect. And then we want to fall into the first available hold, but that's not all, because then we want to carry this manipulation all the way into the next dungeon, which is a whole sequence in and of itself.
No, okay. I couldn't quite hear the minute there. You know what?
Okay.
We're just gonna do that again. It's fine.
Yeah.
So we'll spend. Probably... Nah, it's okay. We'll spend the extra minute. It's fine.
Yeah. It's also hard to hear the slashes on the level 2 sword because it makes a little sound when you have sword beams.
Yeah, it makes a sound that's twice as loud as the actual slashes themselves.
Yeah, so it can be hard to hear.
But yeah, we're trying to carry this all the way from grabbing this rusted bell. We pick up an extra Pegasus seed drop, and then we carry it all the way into D7 to manipulate a specific room and go from there.
Yep.
Yeah, let's give him some concentration here so we can hear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I should be able to get it now. There we go. That's better.
Perfect.
Yeah, I need to listen for a high, and the medium, the last medium that I slashed, I thought was high.
Yeah.
At first, so.
All right, and then this should work.
And there we go.
There it is.
That's better. I could have just done that on Manipped, but I'd rather show you all the Manipped.
Yeah. Yeah, plus it'll make one room in Dungeon 7 way more decent to deal with, because when we get to it's very annoying and we have to do it twice.
Just know that the Armos stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
the Armos, the Wizrobe, the Keys, and the Magnet Gloves room, all those things are manipped with this Manip, which is really nice.
Yeah, and then also that drop with the boomerang there to get the Pegasus seed is also part of the manipulation, because we're running a bit low on seeds, so we want to stock up again.
Also coming up here, we get to be extremely rude to this.
We don't just get to be; we have to be.
Yeah, so we can't. If we ask nicely, they won't do it because nah, we're too lazy. We don't want to do it. But if you demand that it gets done, they'll do it.
So you just barge into this person's home and you're just like, "Hey, fix this bell."
You got to be assertive.
Pretty much.
You got to assert
Pretty
yourself.
much. No politeness allowed in that.
This link is
shop.
just very rude.
Oh, coming
Literally-
up here, we have to be a little careful where we walk in that one room right there with that portal. If we go too low, we can actually trigger the hide and seek cutscene, which will start the hide and seek game, which we don't want to do because that would lose us.
Remember when we skipped that earlier?
Yeah.
Remember when we did hide and seek skip earlier? Yeah. If you aren't careful, if you go too low, if you go like maybe a tile and a half below the very top of the screen, you will trigger that cutscene.
Yeah.
And you don't want to deal with that cutscene now.
Yeah. And now
Also,
for
this is the second
best
best
cutscene in the
track.
game.
Get your cat jams out, please. You heard it in Oracle Ages. You get to hear it in Seasons again.
Yar.
Yar.
And now
It's a bit of a fun fact, by the way. On any screen that you see that shakes like this, like violently shakes, RNG is likely rolling twice per frame. We factor that in with the manip for D7 or the continuation. It's also the same with a couple of screens in Subrosia where there are volcanoes like erupting. The screen is shaking, so the RNG is rolling twice per frame. It's very important to move cleanly through those screens.
yeah. These pirates are spinning around, not losing their balance somehow.
Well, at least not enough to fall down.
Yeah. They're very stable. They've done this for a very long time.
Imagine being a skeleton and getting seasick.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine.
Hey, you
that.
could say they're seasoned pirates.
Bah ha 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 ha. That's funny.
You know, wait, bahaha. You kind of sounded like a little bit like Papyrus talking there.
No, that was actually my best Covert Muffin impression. Shout out to Covert Muffin.
That's the covered muffin.
All right, so continuing on, this jump is kind of tricky. Another 3-tile jump, which we all know and love. There we go. Also made a lot easier by being midway between tiles, and I'm gonna ask for silence here as I mash my heart out here. Okay, should be good. All right, so a
Nice.
couple things to know here. Those sword slashes were for a reason, I promise you. So that was to fix the RNG seed for what I want, and it's going to make this first room over here with the addition of 3 slashes very favorable.
Yeah, and then this room is very important because you're going to see that those torches go out. And if you're in the room when all the torches go out, you get warped to the beginning of the dungeon. And so our goal here is to skip defeating the ghost. And so we're going to...
Oh, that bomb didn't explode.
What?
Oh,
So
okay. That's a problem.
The goal is to get to as close to the staircase as possible. So with that left room, which unfortunately the crack wall didn't blow up. And then we want to make a very tight sequence of inputs to get to the staircase so that we don't have to defeat the ghost.
Yeah,
That can be really tricky.
casually you're supposed to go through and collect a couple of keys and, you know, defeat the Poe sister or hit the Poe sister and tell her to stop cursing the room.
Yeah. And there we go.
Okay. So we're through. That's post skip.
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
you
the
see that
pause
room with...
does-
Oh, go ahead.
The pause there actually was purposeful, where it was exactly. The pause allows me to move, whereas I otherwise wouldn't be able to because of lag frames.
Yeah.
You would notice that Link stops whenever the lights like go out slightly. Oh, I'm actually not on minute.
Oh, no. Oh, it's because you had to soft reset.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
forgot briefly.
So
that
this
I
is
wasn't on
why
minute.
this room sucks. So any of those armos can be pushable, but it's random. So there's a chance that it can be in the far left corner, And so if we were still on Manip, we just have it on the first one that we interact with, and it can be right by the switch. But unfortunately, it's just going to be in a random place.
Yeah, we also try to keep the manips for this room in particular, so we didn't have to worry about the keys getting in the way.
Yeah.
So much for. Oh God! Wow.
Oh, whoa.
I don't think I've ever fallen there before. Okay, cool.
That's
we
never
still made it.
happened
It's
before.
fine.
Put that on the list.
This T7 is full of surprises. I'm still not sure how the wall didn't blow up there.
Yeah, I think you
That's
maybe
like-
were
I'm
like
still-
a pixel too far right or something.
It must have been close.
Yeah. I
Somehow,
even saw
I
the
don't think-
bomb like go close to the wall, so like it must have
Somehow
been.
I don't think my
something
menu is
small.
messed up. I think my menu's fine, actually.
Yeah. Also, these are
God.
some of the worst enemies in the game. So you're supposed to use the magnet gloves to like magnetize them so you can get them closer to you. But that sucks. And also just killing them normally sucks. So overall, they're just kind of annoying. Okay, not the worst position.
My health is not fantastic, though. Thank you.
Yeah, luckily you still have your potions, so
That is true. Yeah, that's actually really big.
yeah.
That's
I'm super
the
glad to have
reason
kept it this
why we
far.
want to keep it here, is for occasions like this.
Yeah.
So this is where we get to fight our first encounter with one of the Poe sisters.
Yep.
Oh, that was way too far up and right. It's
There
fine.
it is.
All right, so coming up is the only instance where I will actually do the magnet jump, the magnet. I don't know what exactly you'd call it, but basically a jump out of the magnetic attraction, unbuffered. So let's see if I can get it. Nice,
Nice.
There we go.
Very solid.
And then
Well,
we
the
get
red one will jump away from you. The blue one will not.
Oh, hey,
here.
it's Sands and Papyrus.
Oh,
Oh my god! I thought. Never mind.
You thought it
This
was
isn't
over,
Z2.
huh?
what are you talking about? You had to fight
Z-
a red and a blue Stalfos to get the cape.
I don't know why I never made that.
I'm sorry,
connection.
not the cape. You mean it's the big nose. Sorry.
The big nose.
We were talking before the run about how Zelda 2 has a room actually just straight up with a blue skeleton and a red skeleton. Like not even like not even a hint. It's just straight up blatant. But I didn't know that this game had that too. That's great.
It's
Quote
perfect.
unquote great.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
so here
loving
we
this
have the mini
nose.
boss. Here we have the mini boss with both Poe sisters, including the one we never actually saw.
Finally, a worthy opponent with a sword.
Oh wow, that was
Yeah, we want to make sure that we finish this fight before the torches are blown out because, much like before, that can be very punishing. And then I hope you like stairs.
I love stairs.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be going
Where's the
through a lot
elevator
of
in this
them.
place?
Hey, you know what's the best design choice? How do we artificially extend a dungeon? Let's just have a room full of stairs.
Don't forget, you got to put the blocks there. They make the room better.
Yeah, you gotta block it off and have stairs go back to the
Oh,
same
for sure.
thing. So it's just a stair maze. It's so great.
If nothing else, that room is a good example, though, of showcasing the fade-in animations versus the wipe that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course they make those slow. It's fine.
Yep. And then doing a fun little thing here where Teach holds all the way right there so that he can land straight onto these platforms with the switches.
Oh, wait. Did you just see what I saw? It was another Sands and Papyrus room.
Oh my god.
Those were green. Those were green skeletons.
Okay, legit, I wasn't paying attention, so I actually trusted Ice on that one.
Yeah, there's your first mistake.
Never trust me. That's the mistake.
Yeah, someone in chat mentioned this, but Rock's Cape is incredible because
It really is.
You can basically just maintain your speed with your Pegasus seeds and double jump. It's so great.
So here's a Gleeok.
There's
Yeah, it was Gleeok.
Gleeok guards the 7th essence of nature.
Oh no.
Which I'm not gonna mention what exactly this object looks like because this is in fact a charity stream, but y'all can use your imagination.
Yeah, it's the essence of life.
It's the seed of life. Essence.
Yes.
Yes.
Moving onward. All right, so now we're coming up on the last dungeon of the game, but first we need to get there. And the way we get there is with a bunch of really, really cool looking jumps. You'll see.
Yo, I like really cool looking jumps. Oh, shout outs. All right. No, big shout outs to literally hearing Maple's theme for 0.5 seconds whenever you exit a dungeon. It's just doo-doo, and then you're done. Maple's gone.
I almost went to go see Onox prematurely.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Not
nice
yet.
shot.
Oh, look at those Lionels. Hey,
so
do you
here's
see this
cool.
amazing nature?
Here's cool jump number 1.
Cool jump.
That's not the right menu. We're gonna
It
jump
is.
with no cape. Nice. Oh, we got the
Oh,
we got
my.
2 Tektites spawning there. You got to be joking me.
That is, wow.
There we go. That's way to ruin my fun. That
That's
is awful.
incredible.
That's actually, I've never seen that.
That's never happened before.
What's the count now?
No, but real talk, I've actually legitimately never seen both of them spawn on the other side like that.
Yeah, so we just throw something in there. This Subrosion throws a bunch of random things in there.
It's the
Sometimes
wealthiest
it can be a boss
subversion.
key. It can
That's
be
subversion through.
It can be literally
subversion
the
through-
exact flippers we got.
Yeah.
Also-
Flippers and the Ricky's boxing gloves. I'm pretty
Also,
sure.
welcome to eco-terrorism.
Yeah.
Yep, this entire environment is absolutely destroyed. The ecosystem's gone. It's just full of lava.
It's okay though, because we need to do this.
Yep,
To advance.
It's needed, required.
This game is strange. You ever think about how strange
This
this
game is incredibly strange, like especially compared to Ages. Like Ages has you do some weird stuff, but like the stuff that the game makes you do in Seasons is morally questionable.
Yeah, I can agree to that. All right, here we go. All right, some more cool looking jumps. That's actually the less cool one.
Yeah.
The really cool one is in this room. This is the one that just like
Who
There we
needs
go,
to
nice.
push boulders
For sure.
when you can just jump?
yeah, there's a puzzle in that room.
Yeah, just jump.
Believe it or
What do
not.
you mean?
Yeah.
Just
Okay, so speaking of cool jumps, though, there's also a really cool jump in Dungeon 8,
Oh.
Sword and Shield dungeon, known
Here we
as
have
Hyper Slingshot Skip.
we have a pixel perfect, double frame perfect skip here coming up. And whoo, it's a doozy.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's see if we can nail it.
Yeah. And so basically what it is it skips needing to get the hyper slingshot and also just skips a whole portion of the dungeon. So it's a really nice time save, but as mentioned, it is double frame perfect. So
Yeah, it
once he
save-
gets
it
there, we're going to
saves-
give him some focus.
It's also subpixel dependent as
Yeah.
well, but there's a setup for that. Luckily,
Yeah, it's
so the reason this is double frame perfect. Wow, that must have missed by like a pixel. The reason this is double frame perfect is because you actually go slightly farther if you delay your cape usage. So you can jump and then use the cape afterwards, right? The cape usage for this particular jump is actually frame perfect, and it gets you just far enough across. So I am going to set up by falling in this hole on purpose. Trust me, that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, reset the subpixels.
Yep. Stand on that pixel exactly, and here we go. There we go.
Very nice first try.
Let's
Very
go.
nice first try.
That's really good. That trick is double frame perfect.
You unfortunately saved a bunch of viewers money, but you know,
Unfortunately.
yeah.
You saved Ori.
I mean, you can donate as much as you want for the first try.
Yeah.
I will up mine. You know what? I feel bad now. I will give $50. I'll donate 50.
I will too. It's
I
a
honestly
done deal.
did not expect to get that first try at AGDQ. I'm actually like really happy about that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And I can play super aggressively too throughout the rest of this Dungeon 8 because I still have my potion and I have a bunch of seeds and a bunch of bombs.
Yeah,
So-
that's one of the big benefits to getting it first try is that you'll have a bunch of resources. If you get it, say, third try, you're going to be lower on health. You're going to be down a bunch of seeds and you're going to be low on bombs. So this is just really nice.
You might have noticed that I entered the dungeon and promptly saved. There's a reason for that. Because yeah, if you miss that trick multiple times, you're left with like 0 resources, like Astra said. So you need to like, and I don't want to. I'm not going through this dungeon with no seeds and like no health either. So
Yeah, and
might as well just save and start again.
And as you said, having potion is really helpful here.
So the rest of this dungeon is just taking these ice crystals from that room and dropping them down these holes. You don't need to drop them down every hole. You just need 3 of them.
Yeah.
And we're 2 out of 3 so far. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Do we need 4? I don't know. We need some amount.
We need enough.
I think it's just
for
remember.
I think it's there's 4 total, and then you drop 3.
Yeah, and
I think that's correct.
and with more morally questionable stuff, we're now freezing
I'm just
up
gonna see
a
here.
volcano that's already having to deal with ice issues.
Hey, whoa!
I
Causing
mean,
an issue here.
glacier
We are
issues.
saving Holodrum or something.
or something.
By the way,
Yeah.
Sans and Papyrus were just in that room with the minecart.
I hate you.
Look at him.
There it
In his
is. There
glory.
they are.
I can't believe it.
Oh, you just ran over Papyrus. Oh,
Oh, I cannot
Nice.
believe this.
I cannot believe you've made me aware of this. This is terrible.
I can't believe you ran over Papyrus.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Look,
You need to get out of here. Get out of here. This
I'm
is all
surprised
intended.
that worked.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
That
that can happen.
That was actually incredible.
That can happen. You can actually there's a little piece of collision that you can land that on. That's put in simpler terms. That's like the simplest way I can possibly put that. There's a piece of collision that can land on right there that can happen on.
Yeah.
I found it.
And now time for the boss. So, who is ready for the most Zelda boss of all time?
But we already
Yep,
fought the Sabertooth.
You guessed it.
It's
You guessed
Medusa.
The famous Zelda Medusa head.
Yeah, you know? And it's in every one of your favorite Zelda games. Look at that.
little bit off topic, but I caught a bit in chat and I laughed. I think someone said it's how Papyrus would have wanted to go out derailing things.
Oh my god. I don't even know where to start.
I love it. Thank you for that one.
God, that's one of those messages where, like, you know, I actually have chat like closed during the run so I can focus, but that's one of those lines that make me glad I had chat closed. If I had seen that, oh my God.
Would you like some donations instead?
Absolutely, sure. Go ahead.
Awesome. We have $50 from Surreptitious Sneak, who says Oracle of Seasons was the first Zelda game I played all the way through by myself when I was a kid. Now I get to play it with my kids. I can't wait to see the look on their faces as TGH crushes it. Go TGH! And don't forget, everyone, Amazon Prime comes with a free Twitch sub. Oh, that's good information to know, chat. I don't know if you know that, but keep that in mind.
Any primers in chat? Any primers in chat? Let's go. Come on. Let's get this level 5 hype train going. I see a level 4 in progress.
Was that in the donation? The Prime sub?
Oh yeah, that was
like,
part of the donation.
timer? Wow. That's amazing, actually.
Surreptitious Sneak has skills here. We also have
Yeah, that's like super cool. Nice.
We also have $5 from Oleno Name, who says, "Hey Teej, I hope your Oracle of Seasons run goes great. Shout out to you and your awesome community for encouraging me to get into speedrunning. Hope you're ready for my Stardew Valley run later this week. Smiley."
Thank you very much, and good luck on your Stardew Valley run as well.
Do you have time for a few more, or are you wrapping things up?
No, we do have time, actually. This cutscene is very long.
Sounds perfect.
I'm looking at all these prime subs just firing off in chat, and I'm loving it.
Thank you so much, everyone. We also have $71.75 from CJ47, who says, "Seasons along with Ages were the first games I bought with my own money over 20 years ago. Seasons still ranks among my top 5 favorite Zelda games to this day, as well as holding the top spot for favorite handheld Zelda. Shout out to my coworker Miriam, who is a 4-time cancer survivor, with 2 of those occasions being breast cancer. She will not confirm if she is immortal, but I'm of the belief that she is." Well, CJ, if you ever find out, you'll have to let us know. Thank you again, everyone, for your donations. This is for an amazing cause. You are really helping us make a difference.
All right, so this is Onyx's castle here. There's going to be a bunch of different rooms with enemies and then a boss fight. Before we enter Onyx, there is a manipulation for this, but it's not super duper important.
Oh, we also have the return of
The return.
the return of Nickelodeon.
Oh no.
Hi there, Face here.
Oh, he's
There we
gone.
go.
Okay. So now coming up is
You know what,
Onyx. We want to be attacking him with spin attacks, and then the second phase will happen where he'll bring in Din to protect him, but that actually is a detriment to him because we can get double spins onto him, and then we can finish him off really quickly.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. Just don't ask me about my casual playthrough on this boss.
Oh no,
boy.
we're going to ask about
quite a
it.
while.
We're going
It
to
took
ask
me
about
quite
that.
a while to figure out what you're supposed to do on this phase, actually. Yeah, you're actually supposed to use the Rod of Seasons to knock Din away, but
Teach went
in
through
the
his
speed
entire
run-
inventory twice.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and now
All
time.
right, so this is the final fight right here, final phase.
Time will be coming up
on
on the 9th hit, right?
the 9th hit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
time to
All
fight
right,
Sigma.
so-
1, 2, 3.
And time.
GG.
And that is The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, all essences.
Very nice run.
In
Very
I got
nice run.
one. Thank you, thanks, and thanks for commentating, folks. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got 1:42:05 as the final time.
Very nice.
But yeah, I guess as some closing words. Would y'all like to actually let the folks know where to find you, both Ice and Astra?
You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, AstrasEvolution. I have been primarily speedrunning Deltarune at the moment, so that's been fun.
And you can find me at Twitch, Twitter, xIceblue. The X is silent.
xIceblue.
I do a lot of retro Zelda. I used to do Z1, no longer. Z2, Link to the Past. And I also dabble in the Pixel remasters, the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. Yeah, I play a lot of randomizers. I play a lot of RPGs. I play a lot of casual stuff. Everything's there.
Awesome. You can find me at twitch.tv, TVH. Twitch.tv/TGH_SR. There we go. I can say my own channel name correctly. But yeah, just want to give a quick shout out to like pretty much the entire Oracle of Seasons and also Oracle of Ages community. Finding these skips, especially like, namely the like Hyper Slingshot skip and Hide and Seek skip, were both actually pretty recent developments, and they were truly like just huge group community efforts. Like no one person contributed to anything really. It was like just we're talking multiple people. Yeah, so this game has seen some huge improvements over the last couple years, especially. So I'm glad that I was able to showcase those, and thanks for that opportunity. I really appreciate it. But yeah, shout outs to y'all for driving this game to where it is now. And shout outs to GDQ for raising money for an awesome cause, Prevent Cancer Foundation, and for allowing us to be a part of the marathon as well. And I think that is it. Thank you, Char, as well for hosting. I really appreciate it, and thanks for being lovely.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you, the viewers, as well, for hanging out for my run and bearing with us for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, make sure y'all
hope
go
y'all
follow
enjoyed.
Tej.
Yep.
Please. Tej is a wonderful person.
Indeed.
Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the run, and I'll see you around. Enjoy the rest of the marathon. Peace.
Yep. Peace.
See ya.